Because I know sometimes we don't want to hear the disadvantages of things that we want to buy so badly. But you are going to hear it from me anyway. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all doing great. Love bracelet or just Clou? This is the question. I get this question a lot on YouTube and also on Instagram. I really hope this video is helpful. If you can't decide if you should treat yourself to a Just Clou bracelet or a love bracelet. Also make sure you check out my other Cartier YouTube videos where I speak about each of these bracelets separately, where I go more into details about each piece and talk about sizing, the size of my wrist, disadvantages, advantages and all that jazz. So make sure you check out my other Cartier YouTube videos as well. But before we get into this video, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. My videos are all about fashion and luxury goods and all that good stuff. If you like things like that, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And also check me out on Instagram if you like to see more fashion and outfit related videos and photos. So here I have the love bracelet in the regular size and the Just Clou bracelet in smaller size, both in gold and both very iconic for the jewelry house. These two pieces are very different from each other and in my opinion you can't really compare them with each other. But if you still want to have a comparison in regards of usage and wearability, these few questions or aspects may be helpful. Are you someone who takes off all her jewelry before bed? That was me, by the way, before I got my love bracelet. Then bear in mind, you can't do that with the love bracelet. I mean, I know by now, if you're watching this video, you know that this jewelry piece shouldn't be taken on and off regularly because the screw will wear off. And actually the jewelry house itself doesn't recommend doing that either. So bear that in mind. If you really, I had to get used to it and now I am okay with it, but still to this date, to be honest with you, sometimes when I go to bed, after 5 years, by the way, I have had my love bracelet for 5 years, and when I go to bed, sometimes I wish I could just take it off, you know. So this is something, I'm honest with you, I'm transparent here. I tell you all the goods and all the bads, even if you don't want to hear it, because I know sometimes we don't want to hear the disadvantages of things that we want to buy so badly. But you are going to hear it from me anyway. Can you imagine to wear a jewelry piece, one with an exorbitant price tag, at all times? If you have never done that before, I would recommend doing it with a regular bangle or something on your wrist, maybe in the same size, and see if you can live with it. Really do that and see how you get on with it, and leave that jewelry piece for a few months. So not only 2 or 3 weeks, but like 2 or 3 months, and see how you get on with it. And I know by now, when you're watching this video, you may know the price of this jewelry piece. So it is expensive. It is very expensive. Can you imagine doing house chore, just the most regular things like cleaning your toilet, let's be real here. Washing your dishes and all that with this very, very expensive jewelry piece. It was mind-blowing for me. I'm not gonna lie here. It is something you have to get used to it. Can you get your head around the fact that you are wearing a very, very expensive jewelry piece at all times? When you do your dishes, when you wash your toilets, bathroom. Can you imagine wearing something that expensive? If you have a problem with that, then you may reconsider buying this jewelry piece. And I think this is something that you need really to be aware of. Next, is it okay for you to wear jewelry at work? If you are a nurse or a doctor, you may have a problem with wearing jewelry, in some cases. So make sure you are allowed to wear jewelry. I know this sounds very odd, because as I said, it wouldn't be good for the love bracelet to put it on and off, because that would wear off the screw very fast, and you don't want to have that, right? Next one is a bit strange, but do you do a lot of push-ups? If any actually exercise that incorporates hinging your wrist is not, it's not very comfortable to do that with the love bracelet. To be honest, I can't really do push-ups because my arms are very weak. But I noticed even my attempted push-ups get really uncomfortable with my love bracelet. So that's something you should bear in mind. But working out in general is no problem at all. As I said, I work out regularly and I have no problems whatsoever with my love bracelet. Next point is, many people get the love bracelet as a push present. So I thought I mentioned this one as well. If you are considering breastfeeding and actually everything with the baby, love bracelet can be inhibiting at the beginning. And I'm talking about my experience and myself. I did breastfeed and it was a bit uncomfortable, and I had to put off my love bracelet for a few months after giving birth, because I didn't feel well having, I had to think about not injuring my baby with the love bracelet, because this is a, solid gold and it is hard, and you know what I mean. It is something you should bear in mind. And also, still to this date, when my kids play with me, like, I don't know, wrestling or anything like that, I have to be careful that I don't hurt them with my love bracelet. I hope that makes sense. So I think if your personal taste leans more towards classics and you don't mind having a fairly heavy jewelry piece attached to you permanently, then I think love bracelet is a great choice. However, if you prefer fine jewelry that is edgy, that is, a focal point and can quickly be taken on and off, then the Juste Clou is a great choice. Regarding the price, I am a firm believer that you should go with your first choice, regardless of price tag. This may require a longer wait or more savings, but spending money on second choice items or entry level items just because they are less expensive is, in my opinion, waste of money, because you still will think about, your first choice and the piece you desired in the first place. You may get the first choice or the piece you desired in the first place anyway at some point. So why don't get it right away? I know, I'm aware of their prices, and I know it may require, as I said, a longer wait and more savings. Personally, I love how quickly you can take on and off the Juste Clou bracelet, and it doesn't have a clasp that wears off, so I love that about it. Having said that, if I had to choose between the two, I would go with the love bracelet probably, because I just admire and I love the minimal design of this bracelet so much. I love it for its very minimal and subtle design. I just love it. It is attached to me at all times, and therefore I can enjoy its beauty at all times, even when I do the most mundane and ordinary things like washing the dishes, you know. So in a way, I am forced to enjoy its beauty, and this is a luxury, basically. I think at the end of the day, it boils down to your lifestyle and your personality. I'm sorry if that doesn't help, but that really is. Please make sure you buy the piece that you love and you cherish. Make sure you are not caught up in the Instagram world. This is, I think, very crucial when it comes to buying such an expensive piece, especially the love bracelet, because as I said, it is attached to you and it is very expensive, as I mentioned a million times in this video. So make sure you buy the piece for the sake of its beauty, design, and the piece you really love, and not something that your favorite blogger, maybe your favorite blogger is wearing it as well, but make sure you love it, you know, and you buy it for yourself and not for Instagram. That's what people do. It's crazy nowadays, but they do. Some people do that. And before I go, just another thing, many people ask me if they get scratched easily. Of course they do, you know, they are gold. Gold is actually a very soft metal, and the percentage of gold is high in these bracelets, and they get scratched. They are prone to scratches, so that's how it is. The only thing that I noticed is that the the Juste Clou doesn't get scratched as easily as the love bracelet because of its form, you know, it's a round form. If you decide to go with the love bracelet, this is a piece you are gonna have on yourself for the rest of your life, basically. Don't let the scratches take the joy away from you. So just enjoy your piece, enjoy its scratches, and enjoy everything about it. If there's anything else you want to know, please let me know in the comment section below. Also make sure you check out my other videos on these two bracelets, where I talk about these bracelets separately and go more into details about these two bracelets. So make sure you check them out because they are very informative, I think. So it is getting dark, as you can see from the shadow. And yeah, I need to wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope to see you on my next one. And till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.